All right. All right. My thing is almost there. Hold on. Hey, you guys, welcome to, oh no, it's telling me it can't do it. Let's try one more time. Trying to go live. I think I'm going live. Let me double check on my page. It is Monday. You know what that means. That means Mindshift Monday. And I'm coming live with you guys today to talk about, are we winning or are we failing? You know, that's a really good question, right? We look at our journey and you know, Mondays are the mind shift Monday, and we're talking about mind shifts. And it's a really good, it's a great question. Are we failing or are we winning? And sometimes, and more often so than not, you guys, it's just the way we're looking at things. Is it really a failure or are we actually still winning? And that's what I want to chat about today. We think about our healing journey, whether it's our, our spirit, soul, body, whatever it is that we're healing, whatever it is in us. And we're looking at our journey and thinking, oftentimes I think the difference between are we failing or are we winning really is how our mindset and how we're looking at it. So we can be looking at our journey in terms of, man, I just yelled at my husband, I'm failing, right? Or we can look at our health and nutrition and our health journey and go, man, I just blew it. I had that taco and I had everything on it. Instead of taking off the sour cream and the cheese, I ate it all. Wow, I'm failing. I'm not winning, right? So we can be looking at our journey, whatever it is that we're focusing on, our goals, right? Our wholeness journey. And we can be looking at in terms of, man, I'm failing. And what happens, you guys, when we look at our journey in that mindset, oh, I'm failing. What happens when that happens? We begin to lose motivation. We begin to lose the incentive. If we always see is that we're failing, what motivation do we have to even keep going? What motivation do we have to keep taking one step, then another step, then another step? You guys, we are 2 full months. Tomorrow's the last day of this month of 2023. Many people begin 2023 with all these New Year's resolutions, these goals, and you may be resonating with what I'm saying. You might be thinking, I am failing. But I want to propose to you, what if it's not that you're actually failing? What if you are just missing the wins? What if your mindset is just a little bit off, where all you're seeing is the failing and you're actually missing all the times you won, that there was actually a win? And that's, again, that simple mind shift, coming back into that holy alignment, right? Of, wow, okay, let me look at the possibilities of a situation rather than everything that's not working, everything that we recognize or feel that we're failing in. It's a simple mind shift, you guys. So what if we looked at that day where we yelled at our husband and we recognized, oh man, that was not the best response, the best way to communicate with my best friend. And maybe you went back and you said, wow, honey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for my response. It was an emotional moment. I got triggered, and I love you and you are for me. You're not against me and I am for you. And I'm just so sorry for that. Now, think about that. Did you actually lose or fail in that moment? Or did you actually come first circle back to a win? Maybe in the past that would have happened and you would have just held your ground and not said sorry and not even recognized what just happened. But the reality is you actually recognize, whoa, the Lord shined the light and you went, oh, that probably wasn't the best response. And now you're coming back and saying, babe, I'm sorry for that. I don't know what happened there. That's not my heart for you. I'm for you. I love you. That's a win. That's a win. That's not a fail. So I just want to encourage you that think about this simple mind shift. Instead of focusing on the things we don't do right or we perceive as failing, what if you look at it in terms of, let me stop for a second, pause. I keep talking about the holy pause. Stop and think about it for a second. Is that really a failure? Or did my response, maybe it wasn't perfect. Again, progress over perfection. Actually, it was a lot better than my response has been in the past. And I was quicker to recognize, whoa, I could have done that differently. And I came around and I made it right. So I would say that could even be a win, not a failing. And guys, it's the same thing with our health journey. As we ate that full taco and we had all the works, instead of holding anything back, no bars hold back, it's Taco Tuesday. We ate it all. What if that's not actually failing? What if we think back, okay, in the past on Taco Tuesday, what have I done? In the past, I had 4 tacos with everything on it. This time, I had only 2 or I had only 1. Did I fail or am I actually still winning? Because that shows progress from what you did in the past. I would venture to say that simple mind tweak of the way we're looking at is that actually goes from a failing to a win. So I want you to spend some time this week to just recognize what's my view of these things? Am I viewing myself as failing, or am I going, wow, what am I learning here, Lord? What are you learning in me? What are you growing in me? I don't want you to be your head in the sand, to be in denial of the truth, right? We're not trying to be in denial of the truth. We're not trying to call something else when it's not what it really is. Don't hear what I'm not saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying though, is we recognize, we don't just focus on the apparent losses, the things we could have done better. We learn from it. So we don't deny it. We don't walk in denial or head in the sand. We acknowledge it. We recognize it. And then we look at it. We have that simple mind shift of, okay, what was my response in the past? Did I grow a little bit there? Yeah. Did I learn something from this? Yeah, I learned that I can have 1 full taco. Maybe I have 1 full taco, all the servings, all the things I love. And then the second one, I have no cheese and no sour cream. So it's not quite going crazy as I would have done in the past, or I just had 2 instead of 4. It's a simple mind shift, guys, of the way we're looking at things. Again, we're not walking in denial. We are acknowledging the things, our journey and every step of our journey, but we're taking the time to really think about it. What am I learning? What am I growing in? And is this truly a failing, or is it actually me? I venture to say, if we're learning and growing in that, that's not a failure. We're learning and we're growing. And our journey is never going to look perfect. It's a simple mind shift of going from always focusing on the things we believe we're failing in and shifting to, what am I learning? What am I growing in? And what has been my response in the past? And am I still making progress? Now, guys, there's going to be times when we're going to completely blow it. There's no way to turn this around. Okay. I had a day where I just was so much stress. I just ate everything I could see, everything that my heart wanted. I went to food for comfort. I totally blew it. And there's no way to make a good out of that in some perspective, right? And so, guys, those days might happen. We're human. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna make choices that aren't maybe our best choice for us. But I'd even propose, even in that moment, you could stop and go, okay, that probably wasn't my best choice. Lord, what healing do you have in my heart right here? Body, will you forgive me? What am I learning? What am I growing? And what's my next best step? We only have to worry about our next best step, even in the moments when we look at our situation and go, I can't turn that around. I totally blew it right here. What am I learning? What am I growing in? And how can I take this and make sure next time that I don't beat myself up? I forgive myself. I ask the person to forgive me. If there's a person involved, I ask the Lord to forgive me, my body to forgive me. I forgive myself. And I learned and I'm growing in this. And now I'm going to keep stepping forward, my next best step. Because guys, that's life. Our journey is never going to be perfect. We are going to have moments where we just don't make the best choice. And because that's just life. We're not going to be in denial about it. But at the same time, we're going to start to notice and pay more attention to the wins, because it's so easy to see our failures and very difficult to see what we're actually winning in, what we're growing in, what we're learning in. And if we don't recognize those, you guys, we are going to lose motivation. We are going to lose inspiration. And it's very hard to keep taking our next best step and next baby step when all we see is the things we're doing wrong. So it's a very simple mind shift to realize we're always learning and growing. It's never going to look perfect. You hear me say that every week, just about. But that's my little tip for today in Mind Shift Monday, the simple mind shift of acknowledging the failures, but recognizing it's actually a win because I'm learning and growing, and it's better than it used to be. And I'm going to focus on the good and the wins and what I am learning and growing in. So I hope that this blesses you. And I want to just mention one last thing before I jump off in my Mind Shift Monday is I just got another one in today. So as soon as I give one away, I get another one. I have 3 of these wellness retreats that I am giving away for free to the next 3 people that jump in and join me in my gut healing program. And we are in week 2. Again, I'm still waiting to hear the stats from people, but I know even myself, I'm feeling better, more energy, less fullness and bloating. And that's everything. I'm not on a weight loss journey personally, but feeling good is so important. I'm waiting to hear back from my group. Who is the ones who has anyone tracked the weight loss? How are you feeling? What happened week 1 was last week. And it's been super fun to do this together as a team. So if you know you need to heal your gut, you want to drop some weight fast, you want to feel better, you want to create some new healthy habits, I will be honored to have you join me in that. It's not too late. This is a reoccurring group that we just keep going, but we're all doing it together at this moment. But we will be doing it again as well. So you're not too late. So I want to invite you, if this resonates with you, you can click on that link in this video and you're welcome to join us. We will be honored to step with you. So I just bless you all on your journey, and I just pray that this blesses you. And if it does, will you like it and will you share it with your friends? If someone that you know that needs to hear this, I would love you to share it with your friends, because I want to make sure nobody misses out, that everyone hears this word what the Lord put on my heart for today in our Mind Shift Monday. So love you all. Bless you. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.